it'll be over to you. We are, I'm getting the little information saying live on Facebook. So, yay! I am delighted to have you on Make a Scene. Rosanne, please let the world know who you are.
I can't take the pressure. The whole world?
The whole world.
My name is Rosanne Nelson. I abide in Fairfield, Connecticut, a lovely state. Come visit sometime when you're not diseased. And not before that, please. I perform with a very special group, Perpetual Notion. And I am here today performing with one of my all-time improv crushes, Edward.
You're my improv crush too. Awesome, thanks Rosanne. And I'm going to press my word generator, and the word is note.
What is it?
Note, N-O-T-E.
Note.
Yeah, note. So I'll just press my timer. And
do you want to turn off and on video, or you want to just start?
Yeah, do that if you like. Yeah, we'll do on and off. Awesome idea.
All right.
Cool. Did you get my note?
The one that said to bring a coat?
Oh man, I sent it too late, didn't I? Yeah. It is freezing, and I'm so sorry you didn't get my note.
Listen, we tried the other kind of yoga,
yeah.
That hot, sweaty one. This so far, okay, maybe I'm shrinking, but I don't know.
Shrinking yoga is the new thing, though. I mean,
is it?
Yeah, like hot yoga is very passé. I mean, nobody does hot yoga anymore. Who wants to get all hot and sweaty? Whereas like shrinking yoga, I know the temperature is, but it is meant to be awesome for flexibility and bone calcium strengthening for some reason. That's what the science says.
Is the door on a timer? They do let you out at a certain point, right?
Yeah, they do let you out. I mean, I think we just meant to just start the stretches.
Start the stretches.
Like,
and I'm assuming that it's okay to just ignore these slabs of beef.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not the most salubrious of, venues, but it's the only one that they could get, like the rent is really cheap.
Well, that's great. I mean, my goal is to be new in 2021. Shrunk.
Oh, ever since you moved next door, I just wanted to be your friend, because this is why I've been inviting you to really maybe odd things to do, like shrinking yoga, but I've invited you to so many different things because essentially I just wanted to be your friend. Yeah, I loved watching you move in. When you moved in next door, I was like, oh, she's so interesting. Look at, she's got a cat for a hat and everything. And I just thought you're just so kooky. And
well, when I'm going to tell you a secret.
Yeah.
When I was moving in.
Yeah.
I was kind of putting on a show for you.
What?
Yeah.
Well, how so?
Well, the cat for a hat. I mean, I thought of it and I was like, she's going to love this. I saw you looking at me.
Yeah.
And so I took my Jezebel and I wrapped her, put her on, and I kind of, you remember the way I would.
Yeah, you did the shoulder shake. Yeah. Yeah.
And then remember when for luggage I was using a paper bag that had the big smiley face on it, and so I cut holes in it and I put it on, for an outfit, and then I carried in all my books one at a time, but I was doing
the shoulder shrug. Yeah. You just, you were so fun. Like, you moved in. I just knew that I wanted to be your friend. Like, this street is like, it's a bit boring. I mean, it's suburban and there's anything interesting happens. And I have to say, I haven't felt very welcome here. I mean, I'm creative and artistic, just like you. I mean, you've seen my raccoon doorbell. I mean, I express myself creatively, and the neighbours don't make me feel welcome at all. So when I saw you, a cat hat, and I was like, oh, she's my people. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Your neighbors don't appreciate that mural on the side of your apartment? Oh my God.
No.
That's what attracted me.
Right. I mean, that mural took me ages to with the crocodile scales, I had to source crocodiles for quite a while to create that mural. But
you know what? Mermaids, I'm in. I saw the mermaids and the mermen, and I was like, I love this woman. I have to live next door.
oh, it was, I was pretty, because after Dave passed away last year, I've been feeling really on my own. And we were married for 15 years. So it was really hard to kind of, it's just been really hard to settle in here. And since he passed away, and I didn't feel welcome. So I just wanted to thank you anyway for, just being you and being my friend. Literally, you're the only one on the block who appreciates my quirkiness, and I appreciate yours.
You know what's strange? You're my only friend. You're the only one that gets me.
Wow.
Wow. I can't believe, I just saw the advert, and I was like, the particular way that you worded it, I was like, this is intriguing, but I did happen to check it out first. I was a little nervous, and I thought, oh my God, the mural, the knocker. I was like, I love this. I love this. I have to live next to this woman. And then when I met you, and of course, like, you responded so well when I
I
was like, she gets me, she gets me.
Yeah.
I hope.
It's quite rare, don't you think, to actually meet people who, I don't know, that you just really connect with on a soul level. It's really rare to find people who help you shine, and I like to think that I help you shine, and I know for sure that you help me shine in all our creative endeavors. I mean, thank you for helping me with the squirrel gazebo out the back. I mean,
best time ever. Best time ever. Listen, hold my hand. Hold both my hands. Let's let her rip in this freezing cold ice locker. We are going to make the world shine, baby.
Yeah.
Connect with me. I'll connect with you, and we are going to make the world shine.
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
I can feel your warmth coming through. It's kind of it's actually warming me up, because this shrinking yoga thing is a bit sucky. I'm really sorry. It doesn't.
Give us a chance to be together, though.
Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, I'm looking for every reason to spend time with you. So I'm sorry some things are a bit sucky, like shrinking yoga, but it's really just a ruse, I just want to spend time with you.
You don't need a ruse, just ask. I love hanging with you. You know what?
What?
Something's happening in here. I'm coming up with a big brain idea.
One. Wow. Oh my gosh. I love your big brain ideas. They are awesome.
Okay. How about if you and I take down the wall between our apartments?
Oh my. Oh, Barbara. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Barbara. That is exceptional. Oh my God. Like, so then really we would be living together, but we'd have our own separate things, but we would just free flow between. Oh my gosh.
I'll get up in the morning. I wear PJs with little rockets on them, and I can get up and I can go to the bathroom.
Shug, shug. You know, that's so cool that you wear PJs with rockets on. I wear PJs with stars and moons.
Stop.
Yeah.
We are two cosmic gals.
Two cosmic girls. Like, I don't know why. Wow, I'm so glad you moved here. I actually, you know, I actually feel, what's the word? I actually feel like I have some purpose and meaning now in my life. I know that's kind of heavy, but like when Dave passed, I was like, I don't really know where my place is in the world. And I sort of lost my compass, really. That's the only way of saying it, isn't it? I lost my compass. And so yeah, actually to have you move in, Barbara, and like we have so many things in common. And I just feel like this gives me purpose and meaning again. And I'm really grateful.
You know what? You have made my lifetime.
Oh.
And I just have one little question.
Yeah.
They are going to let us out of here, right? I'm free.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's on a timer. We've got 5 more minutes, but yes.
Okay. I'm shrinking.
Unseen. That was great. That was so fun. Oh, so fun. Like all the crazy ideas, like animals for, like, I think it was the cat hat, and then it made me think of, well, what else? Oh, I've got a raccoon bell and, you know, a crocodile mural with mermaids and so fun. Oh, did you enjoy it?
All that from Note. Wow.
Yeah. Did you get my note? Yeah. Isn't that incredible? This is like literally why I love improv so much, is because you can get this baseline word and within 10 minutes we have just scoped out like a huge like relationship, but a huge history, backstory, and as well as some quirky quirks. You know, improv's magic.
It's magic. And it's such a blessing during difficult times in the world to have something so sweet and wonderful and creative to do, and connect with people who are sweet and wonderful, like Emma Bird. And we were talking before we started recording about having favorites. Emma's one of my absolute favorites. And without this, I wouldn't have met you. I'm so blessed. I'm so happy to be able to do scenes with you and just connect with you. And, you know, pretty lucky.
Yeah, I feel the same. Like, I think what's wonderful is, like, I mean, Zoom Prov is wonderful for all those reasons, but I think as well, I think it's easy to underestimate all the other little not little, but all the other peripheral things outside of improv. So, you know, we actually have a support network. You know, like we chat. You know, we're messaging each other, we're offering support, and all of that, and that's replicated all across the world. People have not just found people to improvise with, but people have found people to be friends with and offer some love and light and support and all of that. So it's kind of like improv is improv, that's one aspect, but then there's all of this amazing, like, just this casserole of yumminess that surrounds it, which is more about being like a human.
With no calories.
With no calories.
Yummies.
Should be my new thing. You want to be in my casserole? You want to join my stew?
Well, it is that. It's a great analogy, actually, because and we were chatting a little bit before, where you can say, do you want to come play with me? Do you want to come play with me? Do you want to come play with me? And it makes this wonderful magic, you know, jams and classes and people you've never met. And you make great music together. It's really fantastic. I'm, again, very, very, very blessed. So lucky.
Yeah. So how did you start getting into improv? Like, yeah, how did that happen?
Well, all right, I'll date myself. I was a teenager, and I did improv with a woman named Gita Honegger, who was Austrian and had her doctorate from Austria in theater and so forth. Brilliant woman. She was the dramaturge at Yale. And she started a group with teenagers, and we did Spolin at that point. It was the 70s. Oh. So 90, I say I can't do the math, so I can't lie. But and that actually literally changed my life, because I can think of every single person in that group and my heart swells. I love them so much to this day. That's a lot of years ago. And we worked together every day. So we really became, you know, one group and one mind. And we would work on pieces and then bring them to elementary school classrooms and perform. And it was then half scripted, half improvised. And at the time, nobody knew what the word improv meant, you know, but I really, really loved it. It was so freeing, so wonderful. And then, you know, life got in the way, fast forward decades. And I tried to get back 80s, 90s, and tried a couple of groups. And then I found out, I'm a woman.
Oh, right.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
And that was really hard. I took it hard, and I was like, oh, I was okay 5 minutes ago. Oh no, I guess not. And the fact that really women invented it, you know, bothers me a lot. Anyway, and because, you know, I loved all the greats that started it, and men and women, but women. and then I started, you know, just a little while ago, 4 years ago, I don't know. I took some classes with an amazing teacher and an amazing powerhouse of a woman, Heather Dulude, here in Connecticut. She knows and has taken a lot of the same classes as Jay. I mean, she was very, very accomplished. And she herself, just who she is, which is why this is such a special form, did some workshops, and almost everyone in Perpetual Notion met through her. But she also does improv with high school students, and she would do with some classes with kids who had serious problems. And her patience and her insight, oh my God, she is saving lives, teaching those kids for real. I get all emotional when I think about it. She is a beautiful, beautiful human being. Then I happened to take a class of Jay's up at CT, which is spelled SEATEA, but it's you know, a play on words for CT, Connecticut, the abbreviation, and fell in love. We talk about, again, our improv crushes. I'm like, oh my God, Jay like blew my mind. And I kept trying to introduce my group to him, because I'm like, I know he's our guy. I mean, like, oh my God. And so with COVID being horrible and whatever, we were at least blessed that Jay started doing stuff online, and I was like, hey, you want to coach our group, which he did online.
Yeah.
And he's just the greatest. I've said this before, he's the Pied Piper of improv. You know, he has brought so many people together, you and me,
Yeah, also,
and made a lot happen. And I've said this before too, I so admire him on a lot of levels. What a beautiful, supportive human being who's crazy and fun. But he said yes and to COVID.
yes.
Which, like, hello, who did that?
Yeah.
That he took so much to heart. It's such a personal philosophy that he
Yeah.
yes anded COVID and said, okay, what do we do with this? And he made it positive. And I think it's going to really change the world. I really do. Call me crazy, because people do, but get in line. But I really believe that. I really sincerely believe there's something magical happening, and this is that light across the world that's happening. And Emma and I had chatted about months and months and months ago. Remember, we were like, wouldn't it be nice if we could have jams all over the world? And now they're happening. You know, we were like kids, like, wouldn't that be great? And it's happening, and it's so freaking exciting. And I've met so many really beautiful people. I'm gonna cry because I'm thinking of popping up different names and people who are so lovely and supportive and magical, beautiful souls. And Emma and I chatted again before of like people that inspire me, the big names, David Rosowski. Oh my gosh, to even be able to talk with him, never mind take classes and everything else, like, woo! So fantastic, and a beautiful human being as well. You know, I adore Brian Palermo. He backs up the silliness and the ability. I mean, he's so talented and funny with a true love of the form and love of people, and he wants you to be good. And I just so appreciate it. I love that. I'm a great admirer of Will Hines. I love his brilliant mind. I have all his books. I can't wait to have them memorized. That'll never happen. Just the brain. Not that they're not worthy, but I love the way that he can simplify and clarify a thought and express it. If you have not gotten his books, get them all. They're the best. I love him. I love him. There's a ton of other people. I hate to leave anybody out.
Yeah. But it's so amazing that we can access these teachers now as well. Like, I mean, and you know, from every continent, we can access teachers who just introduce us to something that blows our heads, you know, just blows our minds, you know. Different approaches, like even this morning I was watching a playback theatre performance from City Lamps, which is based in Bangalore, and some of the Adam and Eves are in City Lamps. So it's like it's a different form of improv, but it is improv. And so it's like, given that we are online and we are in this situation, just to find those people and moments and connections globally is just mind-blowing. And I don't think it's going to go anywhere either. Like, even when we're allowed back in the physical space, much as many of us are desperate to get back in the physical space, but I think this is not going to go anywhere, because the benefits are huge. Like, it would be egregious of us to not continue this. Because
I'm picturing as you're talking, like a map and heartbeat. Like, I see Ari up here, and Heffler, you know, in Hungary, and you know, Irish, and you know, German, and the Indian performers who are really very special, and we need to connect with all of them. They've got a particular point of view that is so inspiring and enlightening that you must perform with them and learn from them.
And I think it's all part of building this casserole as well, you know, like all of these connections, for me anyway, they inspire my improv, but they just connect me as a human being when we're so atomized and isolated and stressed out. It's actually to connect over improv and then discover more than improv. Like, we discover friendships and connections and support and a positive affirmation from people. Like, it's like, it's a big beautiful pot.
fun. And I wanted to do a very, very special shout out to Michelle, because we were chatting before, so we've said some of this already, but Michelle is a superstar in the making, and she should have been a superstar all along, because Michelle Gilliam, she is a fantastic teacher. Perpetual Notion has started with her, as well as Jay, and amazing performer. I have said I have never seen her do a scene that wasn't perfection. I mean, I'm so in awe of her, and it's like she should be up there in the constellations of improvisers and teachers. She is freaking amazing. So take a class with her, but not, I don't, take too much, so I won't have enough time with her myself, because I'm selfish. But that's why I don't want her to be a superstar yet. I want to, I want to learn from her. But she's really, really super, and she's somebody that Zoom is giving, a voice to, in a sense, because she could not be more incredible in every way, and everybody loves her jams and everything. And it's like, why is she not gigantic? She should be. So take advantage while you can. Of course, she's big to talk to you.
Yeah.
She would never do that.
Yeah. That's where I'm at as well in terms of Zoom. Like we were saying before, like we would, like if we didn't take the opportunities now whilst we're on Zoom, to take all these classes and teachers and workshops and watch shows and make friendships and all of that, I think we would regret it if we came out of quarantine or whatever having not engaged. I mean, some people actually don't want to engage with Zoom, and I totally get that if you're exhausted and you've got Zoom fatigue and all of that and whatever. But it is its own thing now. Zoom Prov is its own art form or style of improv now, and it would be such a shame if people didn't take the opportunity to take these classes and meet these people whilst we're in this situation.
I did just the other night. I did a Zoom I don't know, jam class kind of mixture thing with a group in Brooklyn, which is close to here, but I never would have been able, and not a single person knew me. They were young and fabulous and so talented. And some of the exercises, I'm like, oh my God, these are great. And the most important thing is they were welcoming.
Yeah.
They were just like, oh, yeah, let's do a scene, let's whatever. And it isn't, you're a woman, because there's plenty of young women there. And it's not, you're not old, you're not this, you're not that, the other thing. They were just like, come play. And they were great. And that's the thing that I don't know where else in life you're going to find that.
Yeah.
Just open door. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. So has Perpetual Notion, is it Notion or Motion?
It's Notion.
Notion, that's right. Of course it is.
Just to confuse you.
Yeah. Have you guys got any shows coming up soon?
We just did one to benefit. We're starting to do which really excites me. I absolutely love this idea. Rick is really making this happen. To benefit some of our local community theaters that are really suffering, like a lot of people, and several of us have performed there. And so we just did one, and we have some planned. So if you're interested to see us or interested in performing, I'm not in charge, but maybe message me and we can see about it, because it's a great cause and it's tons of fun. I mean, I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
We had talked about, we had a dream, when we started, Rick and I would chat, gosh, I don't know how many years ago now, but a dream of mine that means a lot to me is I love the idea of getting to the point where we can not now, but when COVID is done, bring it to the people that really need it. I have this idea of women's shelters and jails, and all the forgotten, all the people think are scary or, whatever, less than human. Let's go there. Let's touch their hearts. Let's make them laugh. Let's shift their point of view for an hour or whatever it takes, because they're the ones that need it more than anybody. Go where it's needed more than anybody. That's a dream of mine. I love the idea of that.
Well, it definitely sounds like a great dream. I mean, and that's full circle as well, because that's how Viola Spolin started as well. She worked with kids from immigrant families, and you know, so it's full circle to take it to people who need it, who could do with some connection and support. I think that's full circle. That's brilliant. You should definitely make that happen, Rosanne. Dream big.
We're working on it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check my tattoos. I told Emma before we start, I said, she kept saying these amazing, wise things. And I said, I'm going to tattoo them all over my body as she says them. So she was saying some great things about making your dreams happen.
Yeah. Make your dreams happen. What, I can't even remember what I said now. It's all well and good dreaming, but until it's happening, it's not happening.
The ink isn't dry. I can't figure it out.
Well, it's just been brilliant to play with you, Rosanne, and I want to do it again as well, pretty darn soon if we can. And yeah, meeting you's been one of the pleasures of being in lockdown, so thank you. And I'm going to stop this live feed now, and I'm going to put all the links and everything that you've been talking about. I'll put that on the chat thing.
Oh, what's that group again out of Liverpool? I do enjoy it very much.
Liverpool Comedy Improv.
Oh, that's not.
You must check them out. Apparently they're all right.
Hot and cold.
Say goodbye to the world, Rosanne.
Goodbye, world.